Hello and welcome to Alliance War Season 50, Episode 9. So we had an incredible win against Nefty. Shout out to Battle Group 3, my battle group, for the first donut of our season. Definitely well deserved and looking for more donuts in the future. But yeah, really solid win against Nefty. We've just got a pretty chill war today. We've just got the 4 fights. And we're using a couple of our new rank 3 7-stars. So our opponent today is Salty, very, very strong alliance. They currently sit 3rd on the podium, and so they're definitely going to be the favourites against us today. Our team today is our 7-star rank 3 Onslaught, our 7-star rank 3 Warlock, and our 7-star rank 2 Photon. And we are running our recoil masteries because all 3 of these champions are quite recoil friendly. We will be switching to our non-recoil setup for the Photon and Onslaught fight though. We're starting off against this Weapon X here. I've taken this fight before earlier in the season, and it's going to be much easier this time because the last time I was running in between ghost fights, so I had power boost on, but this time I don't have power boost on, so that means we don't have to worry about him being indestructible half of the fight, which is obviously ideal. So we're just waiting out this first incinerate phase, getting our infection up, and ideally here we just want to parry heavy and get him to activate his infection, activate the Berserker Rage during the incinerate phase. But unfortunately, he throws a special one at the wrong time, which means that he went to his Berserker Rage really early. And now the incinerate phase has just started, and we're trapped into the corner. He's fully unblockable, so we just have to try and wait this Berserker Rage out. He hits us with a heavy attack, but luckily Warlock is a tanky boy, so that goes away. And the incinerate phase has just ended now. We're into the poison phase. We hit him with the special 2. And that's good enough to kill him there. So a bit of a sketchy fight, but we managed to do it pretty quickly. Next up is this Sauron. So rank 3 Sauron, pretty much a pretty simple fight for Warlock because we can just shut down his healing completely. As long as we don't get hit by a special, we don't have to worry about the prowesses, of course. And we can even, keep that his power under control and make sure he never even gets the chance of throwing a special. I think he might throw one special in this fight, I can't even remember. But he actually doesn't activate his unblockable. I'm not sure why he isn't activating his unblockable. Might be something to do with the infection reducing his ability accuracy, but we hit him with a special 2. That gets him most of the way down. And here I threw a strike at midair that completely whiffed. I thought he was dashing forward then, but he didn't. Then he actually parried me. I was a bit late in that punish there. So we took a little bit of damage. That was our last Warlock fight for the war, so it wasn't really too much of an issue. I think one more combo just gets him down here. The next fight is an Ebony Moor, so this was a pretty sketchy fight. Not that it was a bad matchup, it's just I couldn't really get into the flow with Photon. It kind of felt like I was playing against the green the whole time when it came to my power and also my Photon charges, my light charges. So we're parrying the start of the shock phase. I do have the energy resistance stat focus that gives me about 40% energy resistance, which is pretty good. You can see we're actually able to heal from 1 shock debuff. But if we get more than 1 shock debuff, that's kind of annoying. So we don't want to do that. The best thing about this matchup is that we can parry in Moor's non-contact attacks. We also have a guidance boost on, so we don't have to worry about that triggering Conflictor. And when we do trigger Conflictor from our debuffs, she has a very, very potent Petrify, about 80%, I think. He actually parried my heavy attack, and that was a bit surprising. So luckily, because it stunned us, we went untouchable, so that was a good safety net here. Now here, I probably should have dumped the special 2, or at least maybe triggered Pure Light here. But unfortunately, I was just stuck in a very awkward position where I couldn't really do much. So I actually did activate Pure of Light here, but I should have thrown the special 2, but ended up parrying, and it got me into a special 3. He actually threw 2 special 1s back to back, so that nullified that Fury buff we had on us. So we took a little bit of degen damage there. So I was in a really awkward spot at this point, throwing a special 3. We do have our Science Power Boosts on. I probably should have put stronger ones on. It's got into a special 2. I just played it safe and blocked this. I'm pretty good at dexing it. That didn't do too much damage into our block though. And yeah, so we end the bleed phase here. We're still in our Pure Light form, but you can see we're in a very awkward position because we're going to be... Obviously we want to throw our special 2 ideally when we're in Pure Light. So I probably should have been dumping special 1s around here. instead of, you know, trying to aim for a big special 2. So I think I might have thrown this special 2 without Pure of Light. So yeah, I think I threw it here just to dump that power and get ready for a big special 2 chain later on. So he throws another special 2 here. We parry that again. It doesn't do too much damage, but it's not ideal. We are healing a bit from the armor break from crumbling armor while this shock phase wears off. Into the bleed phase again, we're obviously fully bleed immune. We are also Photon immune on our medium attacks, so we can safely throw those when we're faulted and we won't miss. And here I was just getting so much power, I didn't realize how much power I'd be getting per photon charge. So we actually, I think we dumped this special 2. I might go to Pure Light here. Yep. So this only has 3 Furies, but this actually does finish him off here, I think. Yep. So very awkward fight, but we managed to get it down in about 3 minutes. That definitely could have been a lot quicker though. The next fight we have here is a Bullseye. So node 46. I think this is the first Bullseye I've fought since the last saga ended. And we're using Onslaught, rank 3 Onslaught, one of the best Bullseye counters in the game because he can do so much damage through that Neuros and the Neuro Shocks and the Degens. But also he can, you know, turn Bullseye's stuns into passive stuns when he tries to evade, which is awesome. So we heavy chain into a special 2 here. We only have 5 Degens on, but that still does a decent amount of damage. That's going to slowly tick him down. I actually tried to start this fight with a special 1, but unfortunately I just had too much power, and the heavy got me into a special 2 with the power start 1. But we're able to keep these Degens paused really easily because whenever he has that killer instinct and then we hit him with a light attack, he's just going to purify that stun, and then we can easily heavy attack to apply the extended pause there. So we threw another one here after our striker, and I think we tried parry, but he throws a special 1. Ideally we would want to get him to special 2, but he was throwing a lot of special 1s here. Heavy cancel into another special 2. This gets us up to about 8 Degens, and that finishes him off. So yeah, not bad for a Bullseye there in about a minute. So yeah, 4 solos puts us up to about 97.4% for the season. Just that 1 death, very annoying death toggling. So hopefully we can keep that at 1 death for the rest of the season. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.